Alright, this is how to play One Another by Demarco off of This Old Dog. Not to be confused with Another One. This is One Another. Standard tuning. I have a capo on the 3rd fret. I think that this capo here makes it sound most similar to the album version. But if you do look on YouTube for him playing it live, sometimes he has it on the 2nd or the 1st fret. But I don't know if like he does that just to like fit the voice register or if he has his guitar in a different tuning. But standard tuning, capo 3rd fret is what I think sounds closest to the album version. So first chord, D7. It's gonna be 1st fret 2nd string, and then 2nd fret 1st and 3rd string. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna strum that chord. And then when you strum up, you're going to take off your pointer finger. And then when you strum down, you're going to put it back on. Okay? Next, what you want to do is make a D chord. So you can either do this, regular D, or keep the same shape I showed you earlier, but with your pinky finger, put it on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. The exact same chord, it's just the way your fingers are positioned is different. I think this way might be a little bit harder to get to if you're a beginner, but I think it's the easiest and sounds the best. So you do those 3 strums. And on the 4th one is when you put your pinky on there or do the regular D chord. So you play that chord twice, and then what I like to do, and I think he does on the album, is he just strums the all chords or all strings open, and then goes to a G. So. You don't have to do that open note, you can just go straight to the G. I think it flows better if you hit those open strings. So what you do with that G is kind of what you do with that D. You play it twice and then do that open strum, and you want to do a hammer on to an A7, which is 2nd fret on the 2nd and 4th string. So you do the hammer on and then play the chord twice. So it goes. So. Do a little faster. And that's pretty much like the main riff throughout the entire song. Like I said, you know, you can do it whichever way I showed you, but the way I just played it right now is what I think sounds the closest. Now there's a second part where he goes, "It's not like you ever tried to forget her," which is, I guess, like the chorus. He does an E minor, just like a regular E chord minus the pointer finger. So 2nd fret on the 4th and 5th string. So it's not like, when he says you ever, you do A7. You ever tried, G, tried to, when he says forget her, you're going to do this chord, forget her, which is 3rd fret on the 2nd, 3rd, and 5th string, and then 2nd fret on the 4th string. So you go. So again, it's E minor, A7, you'd ever, G, try that weird chord to forget her, back to E minor, these days, A7 are better, and instead of going to the G the 2nd time around, you just want to go straight to this weird chord I showed you right now, and then to regular D, one another. So all together it's not like you'd ever and then you go straight into that first chord progression I showed you. Okay, so yeah, pretty easy. Now, during this part, like you'd ever, there's a second guitar that does individual notes that go like this. So what you want to do is you want to kind of slide into each position. You don't have to do this part if you don't want to. This is just like an extra kind of thing. So you kind of remember that D7 shape I showed you. What you want to do is move it up a string. So you're going to have, relative to the capo, 5th fret, or sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5th fret on the 2nd and 4th string. And on the 3rd string, you're going to do the 4th fret. So you're going to hit the 4th string, 2nd string, 3rd string. And I do believe there's 2 extra notes, so you go. So you do 4, 2, 3, 4, 2. I'll show you over here. And you do that same picking pattern with these shapes I'm about to show you. So you go. And then you want to slide up and make this shape here. So you're going to do ring finger. It's on the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th fret of the 4th string. Middle finger, 6th fret of the 3rd string. And then pointer finger onto the 5th fret of the 2nd string. And you're going to do the same thing, same pattern. So these might be a little bit hard to get to. So after the second shape, you're going to just slide the same thing up here to the 12th fret. So you're going to do 12th fret with your ring finger, and then with your pointer finger, you want to bar onto the 10th fret of the 2nd and 3rd string. So you're going to go. Okay, so it goes. And then you kind of want to go back to this first position that I showed you, except your pointer finger needs to be back here onto the 3rd fret of the 3rd string. So altogether, that first section is. Okay, it's a little sloppy, so I'll do it again. So it's those 4 shapes there, and then the second time you play it, you're going to do that first shape, the second one. You're going to skip this third one entirely. You're going to go straight to that last one. And then to a regular D chord. So altogether it's. And yeah, that's pretty much the whole entire thing. That intro lick, I think it's done on the synth. You cannot play it if you have the capo here, unless you want to like tune the notes up. Even on like without the capo, those low notes are a little hard to make. So that's why I'm not showing it to you. But yeah, I'll go ahead and try to play the whole thing. So it goes. and so on and so forth. But yeah, that's pretty much the entire thing. Hopefully you got something from that. Shout out to the person who suggested this one. Okay, bye.